Hello, it's me again, John the Great, from the Festival of the Mad Mind. We're talking about the hemorrhoids, and hemorrhoids is one of the sicknesses which 90% of the civilization, I'm talking about the civilized, civilized, civilized people have. How that happened? I explain about the breathing. Now, how do you change your normal way of breathing? That's the most important video. Some fashionists, gay guys from the 14th, 15th century, the winners are writing the history. So, some of those, King Louis XIV or 15th, whichever one, he's been a very short guy. Very short and very squeezed guy. And to look better, they invent the heels. The heels at the back of your shoe. They invent that. That he can get taller and look better. Now, after they invent that, they create the belt. You know what a belt is? This thing which you put in your tie to hold your pants. The moment you put that belt, your stomach automatically start pushing up to hold that belt. The moment your stomach start pushing that keep that belt and your pants not to fall down, your breathing is changing. You don't breathe anymore with your diaphragm and your muscles below your belly button. You're breathing like a fish outside of the water. And it goes through your mouth. It doesn't go through your nose. And the moment you start breathing through your mouth, there is no signals to the processor which is going to tell the lungs what to take and what not to take. Did you get so far? Tricky moment. This is a cigarette which doesn't Did you see what I did? I'm teaching you how to smoke cigarettes that you don't kill yourself. Why? It has to go through your nose. Because this is the only way that the sinuses is going to tell the brain what to take and what not to take. But if you do it like all the smoke, all the poison goes straight to the lungs. The lungs don't have a command from the processor what went inside, and you're dying. Lung disease, and from thereafter. But if you do it the right way, you get the pleasure, because smoking is pleasure. I haven't invented. Smoking is pleasure, which gives relax to your brain, and your brain receives the signal what is coming in and what the lungs can take or not take. From thereafter, you're on a safe side. Let's go to the little babies which are born under the water. Do you know that the little babies born under the water, they can live under the water? That's why they stopped the whole operation and they said this is wrong, this is this. No, all of those Nobel laureates from Helsinki or wherever in Norway is happening, Sweden, wherever it is, they're creating some laws which are actually opposite of this what is truth, and they're looking for a reason to prove it, and they're proving, yeah, people die from smoking. Yes, because they don't know how to smoke, and nobody's teaching them how to smoke. Okay, never mind smoking, leave this aside. Now, the baby, we talk about the hemorrhoids again. The baby has got a mother. Mother has got boobs. Boobs has got milk. The longer the baby is fed by this milk, the stronger, the healthier, and the clever is going to be. You get what I say? But because the new generation mothers, they don't care too much about the baby. They got the baby. Now we're going to feed it with this public baby kitchen. They creating food, and you go and you buy and you're taking it home and you feed the baby with that stuff. You go to the shop and you get in the small jars and you start feeding it, and the baby's spitting and crying and shitting and you name it. Well, yeah. You know why? Because until the baby gets the first teeth in the mouth, it mustn't take anything else but mother's milk and water. The moment you start feeding it, feeding it with some stuff which you eat. Okay, let's test it now. Let me give him a salami. And it takes the salami and he's eating it, and after 3 hours start crying, because the little stomach cannot digest that stuff. They don't have the acid inside, and if they don't have the acid inside, what's happening? It's a warm, dark, and wet, and it starts creating this, they call it colicky. The baby's got that pain inside and start crying. Why? It's not because of the baby, it's because of you. You who gave it to him, to it, to her, whatever. Until it's got teeth, he mustn't give you anything else. Do you know, that's a hint, another secret, that the baby, the air pipe and the food pipe in our body when we are grown up, when you eat, you can't breathe. You have to chew, swallow, and then breathe, and so on. With the baby, it's a different way. They can do it both of them at the same time. What means that? It means drinking a water and breathing, it's not gonna kill it. Why? Because they know, not because they're based on the fish. How the fish lives under the water. Some of the fishes can stay for 8 to 10 hours out of the water and still be alive. How? We're based on the fish, and we're the last creation. But the thing is, the moment you start giving the baby some stuff which the body cannot accept, cannot dissolve, cannot accept, then comes the problem. And that's not the problem. The problem is that I remember that from my time when I was young. I had 2 kids, and we were doing it. Why? Because this what they told us. We're giving it to eat some stuff which is not good for it, and the baby is crying. And now we're gonna say, okay, now we're gonna make a plan that we can make him take a dump, and by taking a dump, take the shit out of it, it's going to be better. Yes, it will, but how? Most of people are doing it with a thermometer. Thermometer, it's one of those glass things that you can stick it in a baby's ass and turn around, that can release the muscles. Once release the muscles, it poops out everything out and stop crying. Yes, but do you know that by increasing or rotating these muscles, we're talking about the anal sphincter, the baby, when it grows up, is going to have a problem, a big problem, and it causes hemorrhoids. And just like the cherry on the top of the cake, this is the final thing, and I think I'm done with the breathing. When you grow up and you go to the toilet, you do not order. This is an order. You do not use toilet paper. The idiots which create the toilet paper war when the pandemic crap was here, therefore the war, they have to be killed. They have to be punished. They will be killed. They will be punished. I'm not talking this stuff by myself. I have the one behind me. Who is the one behind me? Who is on top? I'll make another video. Matrix, Avatar. I'll tell you the story. Okay. I'm done for now, and I hope you got enough information. I'm talking slowly that you can understand quickly, and I'll see you next time.